Hello, Jenna from Sweet Mom Bod here, and I have a question for you. Should you engage your core all the time? Should you? Do you know? Well, the short answer is no. No, you shouldn't be engaging your core all the time, and the long answer I will explain throughout this video. So the thing is, when we're thinking about our core engaging, we want it to be relaxed when we're not using it, and then we want to have it engage appropriately when we're doing any kind of movement where we're pulling, we're pushing, we're twisting, we're squatting, we're lifting our kiddo and all their million of things stuff up and lugging it everywhere. We want the core to be able to engage appropriately when it needs to engage, but it needs downtime. It needs to relax. Much like when you're a mother, you need time to relax, right? You need that downtime. Your core needs that downtime too. So we don't want it to be engaged all the time. One of the reasons why we don't want it to be engaged all the time is our core is part of this dynamic system. And by dynamic, I mean that your core needs to be able to move and respond to your breathing, to whatever kind of exercise or activity that you're doing. And if we have it constantly tight, constantly engaged, it's not able to work appropriately. It's kind of like thinking about your biceps. Say that you're constantly tightening your pelvic floor. Now I'll give you a visual so that you know exactly what I'm talking about when I'm talking about your pelvic floor. This is Penelope. She is my pelvis, and her pelvic floor is right there. Can you see that? It's the muscles and ligaments and tissues that are all in the bottom part of our pelvis. It's kind of like this little hammocky situation hanging out here. And our pelvic floor is a key component of our core. Other key components are our ab muscles, like our transverse abdominis, and our spinal stabilizers, like our multifidus that runs all the way down our spine there. And say, for example, that we are constantly engaging our transverse abdominis, these ab muscles here that act like they're our deepest ab muscles that act almost like a corset, holding everything together there. Say we're constantly engaging that transverse abdominis, we're constantly doing a Kegel or engaging that pelvic floor. You can think about it like a bicep curl. If we're constantly engaging, we're starting from here. And when we ask our core to respond, this is what's going to happen. Instead of letting it relax completely and then be able to react, you can see that there's going to be a lot more strength, a lot more function if we go from this relaxed position than if we start right here and this gets stuck in this range of motion. So it's really important that you don't engage your core constantly. It's really important that you let it relax a little bit, because you're actually going to be able to get a stronger core if you come from that relaxed position than if you start from this already tense position. So let your abs go. You don't need to engage them all the time. Did you enjoy this? I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please share it with your mom friends who could use some insight on not keeping everything tense all the time. And if you want even more great content, definitely head over to sweetmombod.com and check out all the good exercise and nutrition guidance for you busy mom, yo. And I'll catch you soon. Take care.